Well, I was a very devout Muslim. I was born into a Muslim home in Bangladesh. My father was an Islamic leader, my mom was an Islamic school teacher. So I grew up as a very devout in a very young age. Now, age 13, I was giving prayer calls 5 times a day from the minaret. Every day I would climb up to that minaret, the tall tower front of the mosque. 4:30 in the morning, I would climb up to that minaret and then I would say, As-salatu khairam minannam. Prayer is better than sleep. Age 15, I was convinced to die for my faith in Islam. And I thought that if I die today, Allah will be very happy with me. I'll go to heaven because I was so good of a Muslim. I was a good Muslim. And then something happened to me. One night I had a dream, and I saw in my dream that I was in that lake of fire and my whole body was burning. I felt the pain and I was screaming. Then again I had the dream, the third time, that I had died and I faced God and He put me into that lake of fire. What would you do if you had a dream like that 3 times? As a Muslim, I did not know what to do. One day I was coming from the mosque after my evening prayer, and as I was going home, suddenly I heard a voice in my own language, Bengali language. It said, go and get a Bible. Now, I could not understand, as a devout Muslim, I should not touch a Bible. Why should I get a Bible? But that voice put a desire in my heart. And I went everywhere I could go, to the library, try to see if I could find a Christian. I know they have a Bible. If I could see a church. The 4 years I looked for it, I could not find a Bible. So 4 years later, suddenly, this organization, they're sending a lot of people to different countries. In that wave in 1990s, I came here as a Muslim missionary. That was the purpose of me coming. And one day I went to a library to look for a Bible. And I could not believe it. As I walked in, I saw a Bible in my own Bengali language, right there on the shelf. So as I was reading the Bible, I realized who Jesus is. I saw very clearly that Jesus is more than a prophet. Jesus did many miracles. Muhammad never did a miracle. And then I saw that Jesus died. God took him to heaven. But Muhammad, he's still in his grave in Medina, Saudi Arabia. And I asked God, I said, God, please help me. I am confused. I see Jesus is greater than Muhammad. If that is so, why should I follow Muhammad instead of Jesus? As I was crying out and praying like this, God, please lead me to the right direction. And then as I was thinking about it, it touched my heart. It was April 14th, 1992. That day, I decided to give my life to Jesus Christ. My friends were very angry right away. And later they beat me up. For a long time, I did not have any relationship with my family. They were very angry. So then I came to DBU, Dallas Baptist University, and joined Park Cities Baptist Church 15 years ago. And at that point, the church, they were all praying for me, praying for my family. 4 years later, my brother gave his life to Christ. Now today, my father, my mother, and most of my family members are following the Lord Jesus Christ. The gospel was free to me, but it cost me everything to follow Jesus Christ. I have seen both ends of it. I have seen how I could be such a religious person, just do everything just right, but I don't have God, versus a person who has a relationship with God. I think that if we don't encounter God in our life, we can very easily follow in other direction, just a ritual, just go to church and do all those things, and think that I'm a Christian, but don't have a personal relationship. But that's really very boring, I believe. Being a Christian is exciting, because God is in control in my life.